Okay, class, today we're going to look at 6-3, area of a triangle, starting on page 228. What you'll learn is to find the area of a triangle and relate side length and area. Some new vocabulary will be the base of the triangle and the height of a triangle. So, as a real-life example, the wings of high-speed planes have a triangular shape, are usually thin, and are swept back to give the plane more lift. Engineers need to be able to calculate the area of the wings as they design such airplanes. Any side of a triangle can be considered the base. The height of a triangle is the length of the perpendicular segment from a vertex to the base opposite the vertex or to an extension of the base. So for these examples, we are going to look at this as being the base, this is the vertex, so therefore connecting the vertex to the base with a perpendicular line, right? So that means that it has a 90-degree angle. This will be the height. This will be the base. With this triangle, we're using this side as the base. Here's the vertex. The line connecting the vertex to the base is going to be the height. The last triangle, you're looking at this as being the base, and here's the vertex. So instead of using the line that connects the vertex to the base, we want to use a straight down with the base extension to give us the true height. So this is the height. This is the base. The formula for a triangle follows from the formula of a parallelogram. So in our last lesson, we learned how to find the area of a parallelogram. The area of a parallelogram is the base times the height. The base times the height. So if we were to draw a diagonal between the two, then that gives us 1, 2 triangles. So we break the parallelogram into 2 triangles. Therefore, the area of a triangle is half of the area of a parallelogram. So our key concept, the area of a triangle is equal to half the product, means multiplication, of any base and the corresponding height. Okay, so this is what we need to remember. Area equals half times the base times the height. Or if you got the area, base times height, and divide it by 2. Let's look at an example. Finding the area of a triangle. So A, we want to come up with the formula. Area equals half the base times the height. Well, the base equals 8 feet. We look at the vertex. The line straight down from the vertex is going to be the height. So the height is going to be 5 feet. So when we put those numbers in, we have this here, 1/2 times 8 times 5. 8 times 5 equals 40, divided by 2 equals 20. The area is 20 square feet. The second example here, we are going to use this as the base. The vertex across from it is going to be right here. So therefore we want to find the straight line that would go to the base, which equals the 12. So our equation or our formula is going to be area equals half the base times the height. We plug that in. Half of 9 times 12. 9 times 12 is 108. Divide it by 2, we get 54. The area is 54 meters squared. Remember, the area, we always do whatever the measurement is squared. Okay, let's see. I'm going to have you guys do the quick check. Find the area of each triangle for A and B. Go ahead and press pause. And when you're finished, come back and press play. Okay, so the base, you should have used this. So you are looking at 36 times the height. Here's the vertex. So the line going straight down is going to be 12. So our equation is going to be area, oops, I wanted that in black, equals half of 36 times 12. Wow, I need to practice my writing skills there. It's a little difficult on this screen sometimes. So if you take 36 and multiply it by 12, you get 432. Divide that by 2, and that is going to equal 216 meters squared. The second one, you are going to look at this as the base, 16 centimeters. Here's the vertex. The line straight to the vertex is going to be 6. So our equation will equal area equals half times 16 times 6. So if we take our calculator or do our calculations, 16 times 6 equals 96. Divide by 2 equals 48. So our answer is, oops, I don't like how I wrote that, 48 centimeters squared. Okay, let's look at this next example. A quilt has a design of small and large triangles. A small triangle is shown at the right. A large triangle has the same shape, but the sides are twice as long as the sides in a small triangle. How does the area of the large triangle compare to the area of the small triangle? So the small triangle, the base is 3.4 inches, the height is 3.1. When we multiply those together, divide by 2, it equals 5.27. The large triangle, we are going to double the small triangle. So if you look over here, 3.4 times 2 is going to equal 6.8. Double the height, 3.1 times 2, 6.2. We take those, multiply those two together, divide by 2 equals 21.08. So the area of a large triangle is 21.08 inches squared. The area of a triangle is 5.27 inches squared. So the area of a large triangle is about 4 times as great as the area of the small. At first I thought, oh, it should just be doubled because the sides are doubled, but the area is much greater as the sides continue to grow. So let's do a quick check. What is the unknown side length of the triangle? See if you can figure that out. Press pause, come back when you are done. Okay, so with this one, we're going to have to work backwards. Let's just go ahead and take our equation and plug in the numbers we know. We know the area is 54. Ooh, let's try again with a pen. 54 is the area, and that's going to equal half times the base, which is 12. And then the height is our unknown. So let's solve this backwards. So the first thing we want to do is get rid of the 1/2. So we've been dividing by 2 to get rid of that. If we multiply both sides by 2, it crosses, cancels here, times 2. So then we're going to have 12x, and that's from over here, equals 108. Divide by 12 to isolate the x. 108 divided by 12 equals 9. Therefore, x equals 9 centimeters. If that's what you got, you are correct. Looking at the check your understanding, a triangle that has 90-degree angle is a, what is this triangle called? It has a 90-degree angle. It is called a right triangle. Use the triangle at the right and fill in the blanks. So the base equals, so we're looking over on our right, the base is going to equal 3 meters. The height, so then we want to look at the vertex is up here, the line that goes straight down. The height equals 8. Find the area of each triangle. So it gives you the height and the base. Here is a clue for your equation. Area equals half the base times the height. Go ahead and do numbers 4 all the way through 13 as your homework assignment. When you have completed that, take a picture and text it my way.